Hello and a very warm welcome from your host Verbalkin, broadcasting to you from Kronos. It was round 6 of the NDL, the No Dip League, Kronos versus Reddit Alchemy. It was the Battle of the Unbeaten. The Battle of the Unbeaten. Kronos went 5-0 in NDL and also did Reddit Alchemy. They were the one enemy we feared most this last few wars. It was a breakdown of 8-16-16, and while we get into the replay from George. What's this? This is all the air devs are set up on one side, so it invites the dragons in. If you can take down all the air devs with a sturdy kill squad, and it goes in over here, a golem distracts the two cannons, the wizzies have free play. The wall breakers are free over there. Nowhere else to go. Well, the cannon does target them. Oh, but the two Teslas on the outside. One behind the town hall, which pops up right now, and the other one is behind the elixir. He deploys his jump spell for the kill squad to go in there. But watch what the king does now. The king, goes under a rage, takes down the air dev, and he wants to go back to that inferno, but to the Tesla. Uses his king ability. King ability to take down the air dev, triggers a giant bomb over there. Is the enemy king gonna be killed as well? Well, doesn't matter, it's a dragon raid from here on. Deploy some loons over there to get to the Wiz Tower. Rage only on one dragon. Will the other dragons follow into the rage? Yes, they will. And he deployed a poison on the enemy queen. Very nice hit from George on Wesley Waits. Well, we had some sturdy Town Hall 9 attackers. The Town Hall 9 squad was triggered as hell. As I told you, we took about a week off to prepare a basis for Reddit Alchemy. We knew they were the clan. We knew they were the clan to attack. They went 5-0. We went 5-0. So this was a very hyped up match. Spartan did a lot of preparation for this match, preparing the basis. We had all new Town Hall 9s, all new Town Hall 10s, and all new Town Hall 11s. There were no replays of us available on the YouTube channel or anything, so every base was fresh. This was one of the most prepared wars we had in a long time. We were very hyped about it. Town Hall 9s were sharp. We were sharp as a knife. They went very well. Very high hit rate from the Town Hall 9s. Fresh hits. Pink got a fresh hit. Shred got 2 fresh hits. Villa 2 fresh hits. George 6-packed. Kanye and us both got 1. But then TM, Snake and Homewrecker all did 6-packs. And Savage got a Town Hall 9 as well. So the Town Hall 9s were sorted, and I think about, 2 hours left in the war. We still had some Town Hall 9 scouts left to scout for the Town Hall 11s or to 2-star some Town Hall 10s which were left over. We always make a plan, a war plan. Well, this is a very nice dragon triple by George. We always make a war plan, and I think this war, we were with 8 people for about 18 hours in the voice planning all the attacks, making sure no base was left up. This is the one from Snakey. Snakey uses a walk with hoggies. Walk hoggies. Well, very curious. He brought some archers for the builder huts in the corner. Well, that's a mistake you can't make anymore at this level. But I still see people missing the builder huts in the corner. He brings about 4 archers with him. Deploys the healers on the queen. Queen is bound to walk from 12 to 3, I guess. 12 to 3, yes, the Dark Elixir tank and the Archer Tower will lure her in there. But how is he gonna get the Queen in? The Queen has to go in, so he has to deploy something at the mortar at 11 o'clock, I guess. Queen's almost down. Pre-rages the Queen to get the enemy Queen. Does he save his ability? Yes, he can save the ability to take down the X-Bow and the Air Dev. Well, Air Dev doesn't do that much. Well, the bomb is triggered by the wall breaker over there. 2 wall breakers follow it, while a giant distracts the cannon. Snake has always been an excellent Town Hall 9 attacker, but lately he's been on the Town Hall 10s. And you can see the techniques he uses on the Town Hall 10s, he always uses on the 9s as well. Bomb tower goes off over there, kills almost the hoggies, but the hoggies still get to the Archer Tower. Can he heal them? No, he doesn't. Skeleton traps are in there, but they are healed to the Wiz Towers. Wiz Tower has to go down. Only 2 hoggies go to the Wiz Tower in the north. Deploys his king on the south, and when he deploys his king on the south, the hoggies are funneled to that Tesla trap, that final Tesla trap, which is going to be the most problem. Queen is low on health. Queen dies, but the hoggies stay alive, and there's a hound in the clown castle. Giant bomb, but the giant bomb is healed, so the hoggies stay alive. Look at how much damage the king does over there. King stays alive, and I think the healers. Will the healers Target the king? No, targets the hoggies. Targets the hoggies, and the hoggies are cleanup from now on. He saved some wizzies for cleanup in the side. He's got still one wizzy left. And the healers target the king right now, so it's only cleanup from here on. Nice hit by Snakey. As I told you, our Town Hall 9s were very sharp this war. Well, they needed to be. And the next one, Pinky. Pinky told me the Town Hall 9 hits to show you TM, who had a 6-pack as well. What was this base? I haven't seen this meta before. It's an open compartment with 2 Expos in there. Very nice. Deploys a golem over there. Golem on the mortar. Tesla pops up immediately. It was a fresh hit because TM got a 6-pack. He's got some wizzies over there just for funneling. Well, funneling goes nice. Where will he deploy the jump spell? Jump spell on the Wiz Tower. Deploys a poison spell over there on the enemy Golem. Golem comes out of the Clown Castle. Golem. That's a long time ago I saw a Golem in the Town Hall 9. Oh, deploys wall breakers. Brawl breakers to go to the first wall. Then, well, will he deploy the jump spell on the X-bows or on the air devs to get to the enemy queen, or will he do? He does both. He does both. Kill squad goes in. Well, little spell uses until now. No, yeah, he has to use the rage spell. The 2 golems. One of them split up already. Distract the enemy queen. Both his heroes, his king and queen, are full health. What do the bowlers target? Do the bowlers target? Please target the X-bows. Deploys a heal spell over there. No, a heal spell? A heal spell only for his kill squad. Well, okay. Well, did work out. He was right. And the rest of this raid is going to be a loon raid. Loon raid not from the side which I expected. I expected it to come from the north. But it came from the south. Took out the Teslas. He's got 1 haste left. Haste to get to the last 2 wizard towers. Last 2 wizard towers they could be a little trouble over there. But he deploys it nicely. The hound will stay in front of them. Will it stay in front of them? It's always tricky to throw a haste this late when you get to a Wiz Tower. Sometimes the loons travel in front of your hound, and then the Wiz Tower takes out the balloons because you threw a haste. Sometimes it's better to save it. But from here on it's only clean up. Queen's almost at full health and got her ability left even. Very nice hit. Very well spotted. And this is it for the Town Hall 9 hits. I showed you 3. Now we go on to the, well, I think the Town Hall 10 hits. Town Hall 10s, we got 5. 5 Town Hall 10s. This is the last Town Hall 9 hit. This is the first Town Hall 10 hit. I think this was Mazza's plan. We attacked it a few times before with miners, but the miners didn't work. And in this hit, the Inferno, the top Inferno at 2 o'clock stays on the whole raid. The miners don't target it. They just go and past it. And look at this. A little cleanup on the side. You see this meta a lot. It's a little anti-bow witch for a Town Hall 11 meta, with the wizard towers on the sides. But if you can get the miners to go in nicely, well, they grouped up a little bit more than we hoped for. But they got it in the end. 2 heal spells to get those miners full heal to the Infernos, and now they have to attack the Infernos. And the bottom miners do, but the top miners forget it. Top miners don't get it. Clown Castle comes out. And the miners go past the Clown Castle. Yes, they do. And from here on we thought, well, this is going to be a fuck up, because the last Inferno was still standing. Look at this. Last Inferno is still there. Miners pass it completely. They don't get it. Cannon stays up. And we thought, well, sorry, this is a fail. Some people dropped out. You can always see it in the spectators. There were about six spectators to begin with. There's a builder hut in the corner over there, the builder hut in the corner over there. And that Inferno does all the damage to the remaining miners. This was going to be a fuck up. But then somebody said, whoa, there are enough left. And they are completely untouched over there. The king's still alive. Lava Hound doesn't do shit. Few miners target the cannon over there, which will be important a little bit later. The cannon has got nothing left. Only 1 dot left. But from here on, it was only clean up for a time. There was a builder hut in the corner, but he had time enough to spare. The sweeper will go down. The Inferno will go down. 1 hit, the cannon will go down. And the king and the miners group up nicely for the last builder hut. Very nicely done. It was a plan from, well, I'm always certain it was Mazza's plan. 23 was taken by Mazza as well. I think it's going to be a minor hit as well. And as you can see, this base, this is the Town Hall 11 anti-dip base for me. The 2 Infernos line up, so you can do your go bitch, but the wizard towers on the sides are going to be a problem. But if you steer your miners correctly, they get both to the Inferno towers. And from this on, you can see when you see the queen, and then you look up, you see the sweeper, and then you see the Inferno tower. So you know your miners, when you get them to the queen at good health, they will take down the last Inferno tower. And that's what you can see over here. Deploys his rage, the miners rage themselves to that first Inferno tower. Deploy the poison spell on the loon. Oh, I've seen a lot of hits go wrong because of the loon. The loon stays alive. The loon has to stay within the poison. And from here on, you can easily spot this is going to be a triple. Will deploy his heal. I bet he deploys the heal on the Tesla towers over there. Right about where the hound is now. No, he deploys it to the left side. Well, I think he would have deployed it on the right side with the heavy whiz towers, but he deployed it on the left side. I'm going to speed this up a little bit for you. How does this go? Well, he's got quite a lot of miners left, but quite a lot of deaths left. The wizard tower over there, the mortars over there. Hound doesn't do shit. And what are these giants? Giants coming out of the builder huts. What's this? They don't do a lot. There's one in the north over there. He's just wandering around. What's he doing over there? Who thought of that? Well, Supercell, come on. Giants all popping out of builder huts all of a sudden. We were very surprised by some Town Hall 9 hits. All of a sudden there was a giant in there. What's he doing? Number 22 was a hit by Chumpy. Chumpy doesn't say a lot on voice chat. He was on voice chat, I think, about 18 hours this war. As I told you before, our team was hyped to the max. We really wanted this war. We prepared very well for it. We had some YouTube vids about the bases from Reddit Alchemy. I think they used some ITD bases, ex-ITD bases, and we thought, well, the hits on there were good, but they were non-repeatable, so we had to make all new plans. And I think about 8 to 10 of our people were in the voice room for about, well, how long? I think about 18 hours. Spart spent a lot of time there, I spent a lot of time there, Mazza spent a lot of time there. And I'm pretty sure forgetting some. Well, wall breakers over there. Yeah, well, the dev's gone in the compartment next to it. You can't get him. Well, jump spell over the air def. Some of the clan castle comes out, and the bowlers have to go in now. Do the bowlers go in now? Yeah, they do go in. Oh well, I actually saw the first few hits on this base. This base was, well, from the start, it was an easy kill squad. We said, well, if you put a kill squad over there, the Inferno will go down, the enemy queen will go down, a lot of air decks will go down. This is the way to take down that base. But we failed it about 4, 5, 6 times because of all the loons here in the Tesla compartment. In the north, at the town hall, there was the 2 Teslas, and the loons went everywhere. We hit it for about 4 or 5 times, and every time the loons went different. We had no idea how to fix it, but Chump got it in the end. Here the loons travel nicely, but before that the loons were grouped up everywhere. We'll go down, and the rage, well, the rage is thrown nicely now, and we had to save the haste, the last haste, for the last whiz tower. As I said before, yes, the heal spell is placed where the other people placed them as well, but most of the loons traveled outside of the heal spell once. And then we had it. We thought we had it, but we had some leftover loons who didn't kill the mortar over here. But this time it was a successful hit by Chump. Well, we had time enough to do it. Well, deploys a minion on the town all over there, because one time we had a time fail, I guess. And as I told you, we attacked it lots of times. This is only cleanup for now. We had to attack it a lot of times to get it. It was a very good base. This is one of the bases you think early on in war you will get it no problem, but then later on it proves to be a bitch for you. The next one I'm going to show you is number 40, which was a quite high. I think it's about a max base. Max base by Araz. Araz is one of our new guys. Well, we can't call him new. He's one of the last to join. A very good hitter. We had a plan for this base and attacked it before in the same way, so we could practice the walk a little bit. And it was a time fail, so he deploys his archer on the north side just to avoid time trouble later. He deploys his queen. I think even the first plan we had, we deployed a queen like this. Queen is about to target that mortar over there, so you can be sure he will stay at 3 o'clock. The wizards are a little unpredictable. Pre-rages the queen because she will be under heavy fire, and now deploys his wall breakers. Wall breakers for the first wall over there. Lava Hound comes out. Queen's under heavy fire, so you really need a rage spell. Deploys a Wizzy. Last time they deployed a Wizzy to take down... Yes, he did again. Do it again. A Wizzy to take down the Lava Hound. And the first time the Queen went to the south and she got stuck, and the second time she was killed by that heavy death there with the two Wiz Towers and the Tesla. And I think this raid, it was the one where she stayed alive long enough. Deploys a King in the south. King in the south only for funneling the miners later on. And he deploys his miners quite early. Clown Castle is gone, but the two Infernos are up. So it's a little weird planning. And from here on, presses King ability, not because the King is down, but to funnel all the miners to that first Inferno Tower. Heals the miners for the first Inferno Tower, and look at the Queen. Queen stays up. Queen is targeted, but she's got a lot of health and is raged again. And I think for the hit before this, he used one rage too early on the Queen. And the Queen didn't get the last Wiz Tower over there, and that's why it was a fuck up then. Look at this minus. Minus will take down the Expo, no problem. Well, they have to stay a little bit out of reach from the Inferno Towers. If you place the Inferno Towers like this, completely isolated, they are very hard to reach, but they don't do a lot of damage. They only do damage when they come in range, so a spam attack is going to work. Uses his Queen ability only now, and he deploys a Baby Dragon at 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. Well, Queen is going to die anyway. But the Archer Tower over there has got a lot of damage, so it will go down in the last seconds. In the hit before this, or the hit before that, I don't know, Spart. I think Spart hit this one before, and he had a time fail, only because he deployed his Baby Dragon in the same spot Araz did now. He deployed it in the same spot. If he had deployed it on the south and steered the miners to the Inferno Tower earlier in the raid, he would have got it a triple. I thought it was a 98% or something. We had quite a lot of 98% on fresh hits. So the hit after that, somebody deployed the Baby Dragon in the left side at 9 o'clock, and then Araz did it again in the wrong spot, we thought, but in the end he was right, because he had enough miners left to make this a successful raid. Well done, Araz. Very nice hit by you, mate. And then we go to the last Town Hall 10 vs 10. We got 5 10 vs 10 triples. And we knew Reddit Alchemy was the one clan who gets 6 10 vs 10 in normal wars in the NDL before, so we were a little bit scared. We got 5 10 vs 10 where we couldn't get any more. We were very sharp, and I think, well, if you gave us 48 more hours, we couldn't have gotten more. These were the bases we could get down, the other ones we couldn't. Deploys his Queen quite early, and look at what his King does. His King's going in now from the side. He uses his Queen and the Queen ability quite early in the raid. We were a little bit troubled, but why does he keep those 14 miners? We said, well, this hit was a little bit planned, not too much. He doesn't plan too much in voice, and only when the miners go in there, then he releases the other 14 miners to get to the Inferno Tower. Very well spotted. Puts a rage on the Inferno over there, and the poison exactly in the right spot. Got a spare poison for that loon over there. Heals his miners. His miners are completely untouched by the Inferno. And look at how many damage his King has done on the sides over there. King's done a lot of damage. 2 heal spells on his miners now. Miners completely healed for the last part, the last 50% of this raid. He's got a heal spell left, he's got an archer left. He was a little bit lucky with the one miner at 9 o'clock right now. He took down an archer tower all by itself. It's a lone miner. And here enough miners target the Inferno. There's still a Tesla trap over there, so that's gonna be a little bit of a problem. But he's got a lot of miners left on 3 o'clock. Inferno is down, Tesla trap still up. No, one Tesla's going down. Will the Archer Tower go down? If the Archer Tower goes down, then it's gonna be an OP, and this is gonna be a just, well, minus spam again. He's got Archer left. Oh, Archer, he lures out the Hound. Well, Hound's gonna be no problem. Hound in the Town Hall 10s. Yeah, well, it's been the most successful for a long time. But I think it's gone. Those times are gone. We're going to see more and more CDCCs on the Town Hall 10s. And this one was a very nice triple. Very nice triple by Almost Evil. Manai was on this account. And just before this account, AK-47, one of our new guys, he came in just for regular wars, not even interested in doing NDL. We didn't know he could triple Town Hall 11s. He practiced because he saw a video of Clash Clash Bang, our streamer, our regular streamer. He saw a video of a dragons, loons, and a clone spell in the middle. He saw the vid and he said, well, I think this is the new meta. I think this is the new army to have. I'm going to practice it all week. He practiced it for about 2 weeks on the Town Hall 10s, and, well, every time he did it, he got a very nice hit rate, very nice percentage on the Town Hall 11s as well. And Town Hall 10s he got with it every time. No matter how good we did it, he got it every time. So, halfway through the war, he asked, well, is it okay if I try it on a Town Hall 11? Well, we said that we have to scout it first, we have to see what it is. But in the end, while we had this many 10 versus 10, we knew that if Reddit Alchemy came in the last hour, as they did in regular wars, then we would be in trouble. Here he deploys a clone spell in the middle, and look at those cloned loons, how long they survive. I think they survived for about a minute. Very long time. So halfway through the war, AK-47 did his hit, and he took a Town Hall 11 fresh. Town Hall 11 fresh. It was an anti-3, a good anti-3, but he took it out fresh. No scouts, we didn't know the clan castle, we didn't know the traps, but he took it out. And then Mino said, well, can I use that tactic on the other base? Well, we got enough hits to spare, enough Town Hall 11s, let's try it. And we did, and he got it in the end. For real, I'm gonna speed it up a little bit, because it's, well, look at the dragons in the south and the warden in the south. And that dragon just gets the last Inferno, which ultimately saved this hit. Gonna speed this up. There's still a Whiz Tower, 2 Archer Towers, and a X-Bow. It was a lucky shot, but this army is the army which is gonna be used on Town Hall 11s, I think, well, for the next few weeks. And that dragon, only his last firing breath took it down. Very nice. And this, well, this is the biggest shout out I can give this war. AK, I don't know what you were doing. This is great. It is a good base. It's a good anti-3. Well set up. No way to bow witch it. We tried it a few times before to bow witch it. No, we didn't. We did it on the number 1. This was not a go bitch base. Infernos are way too far apart. You can't put it in with your jump spells. But look at how he does this. Same hit. Put your queen in there, put your king in there, make a funnel. Try to get to the first air defs. Put a hound in there to protect your dragons. I think he's a little bit late with the loons over here. He could have sent the loons in more early to take down the air def. But who am I to complain when he got a fresh triple? The problem was on this base, it was a first hit, and he said, well, I can try it. I think I can do it. Look at those cloned loons. Cloned loons are here now, are in the where the warden is, and I think those cloned loons will take down the warden, the enemy warden. They survived that long. He said, well, I can do this hit, but if I do this hit, it can be a 1-star, because I won't get Town Hall if I fuck it up. So it was a little risk from us. And look at those cloned loons. Cloned loons are still alive, taking down that last Whiz Tower. Will they take out a Whiz Tower? Yes, they will take down the Whiz Tower. So the cloned loons, which were cloned in the beginning, take down the last Whiz Tower over there. Clone, remember it. And he got it in the end. Very well done, aka 47. Town Hall 11 fresh. Well, how about that? Reddit Alchemy had a very good game. We feared them. We feared them for about 2 weeks. So they went 5-0 in NDL matches. We did too, so we knew this was the game to play. I think we caught them a little bit by surprise during a midweek war. We skipped our Reddit Omega random match with a potluck or random match against Reddit Omega. We skipped it altogether because there was no way we were going to get 2 of these heavy wars. What's there to say? Well, very nice story about American base. Where is it? It was hit 6 times. Here you can see it deft 6 times, and in the end Buggy got it. The first one who attacked it was Dothager. Dothager? How do you call it? Let me see the guy. I really have to give a shout out to him. It's Dothager, number 24. He did the first hit on American base for 98% with a go bitch. It looked, well, that base is going down, no problem. But we practiced the American base for about a week, and only the last hours before the war started we said, no, we're going to change CC. We're not going to put in a hound. We're going to put in a shitty CC because it can be go bitched by a pro go bitcher. Well, the Dothager is a pro go bitcher. He got it the first hit with 98%. They tried it 4 times after that and all failed about 60%. And only in the last minutes of the war, well, it was the last minutes? not the last minutes, but at the last here, 42 minutes left. Then Buggy came on. Buggy attacked it with the Go Bitch again, and we said, well, this is a fill. He's got about 30 seconds left, and there was about 10 structures left, and then 5 seconds left. There were 3 structures left, and the Queen did pum pum pum. We all dropped out because we thought, well, this is a fill. No, it wasn't a fail. She just did 3 shots and took out 3 buildings within 5 seconds. How is that possible? Well, because the witches damaged the building before, which we didn't see. So it was a very nice hit by Buggy. Reddit Alchemy, thank you very much for a very, very nice war. We were sharp as a blade this war, and well, I think we're gonna meet them again in the playoffs. And we know they are the clan to be feared, and I think the next time it will be much, much closer. Well, this is it for this recap. If you enjoyed it, please put your thumbs up and subscribe for more Kronos Wars. I'm Verbalkins, and I'm out. Bye bye.